Hi YouTube Nation, welcome to T's Halal Griddle. We're going to put this Uniflame Classic, which is a 36-inch steel top griddle. So we're going to get it opened up and put it together, then go through the features and the dimensions. So it's a stainless steel cooking surface on it, and it took us 2 hours to bring it through to the back here. As you can see, it is packed up quite nicely. We're going to get it opened up and see what the packaging is like inside. As you can see guys, it's 18.17 kilowatt, and it's either butane or propane. And it's made here in the UK. And what I think, it's the same model as the Pit Boss, which is sold in the USA. But this is sold in the UK, Uniflame Classic. And you can get 43 burgers apparently. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Bring it in close up. You can see it's well packaged. Owner's manual, very important. Always read the owner's manual. Take your time to read it, so you're not doing having any accidents or anything. Well laid out, good diagrams on there, everything's labelled up. Awesome. So we're going to get this out of the packaging, pull it out, and then we're going to set it up and see what it looks like out of the box. Okay, the front portion of the cardboard we've got off, and as you can see, it's well packaged up. So looking good so far. This guys, this is the shelves and doubles up as a lid. So you've got left side and a right side. So take some more of this packaging out. As you can see, it is packed up pretty neat. The corners off. Plenty of styrofoam. Get the other side. Bit impatient today at the moment. Look Look at that, more styrofoam. It's well and truly packed nice. Okay, let's get these clips off. Oh, look at that. As you can see, it's quite a decent sized shelf on it. More styrofoam. And this, guys, look at this. This is the actual cooking surface. And look how they've packed it. Oh, that's not a cooking surface. My mistake. It's a shelf for the wheels. Let's put this to the side for a minute. So let's take a look at the cooking surface, which is under here now. That is one nice big cooking surface. And guys, you may have just noticed that sticker you normally have on a black stone or a char grid. This one doesn't have it on the actual cooking surface. It had it on another paper, packing paper that was covering it. So you're not messing about taking it off. And if you come closer and look at the thickness, that's about 4 mil thick. So this is the actual cooking surface, and it is quite heavy. Let's turn it over and have a look underneath what it's like. Oh, look at that. Most videos that I've seen, they don't show you all this. These pins, one in each corner, get lined up and they sit inside here. So every time you put your cooking plate back on, it goes in the exact same place. Another feature to look at, you've got the heat displacement plate here. It's just a triangle going right down the middle. And what I've never seen on any of the reviews is this. The grease and the debris. When it comes down the chute, nobody's actually ever shown that, which is good. So if your plate isn't level, it might end up running down before it falls into the catching cup. So this is a very good idea, guys. So it's been thought out properly, this. Right, we're going to put this to one side and show you underneath. Oh, that's a bonus. That's a cover for it. We'll open that up later. Right, okay. Here, as you can see, they're off at the moment, but you've got 4 controls. And obviously here, your grease cup goes in here. So that lip that I showed you on the back of that plate, cooking plate, it drops down here, so the food or grease, whatnot, goes all the way down instead of landing on the side here, which is a fantastic idea. Now if you look at these burners, you've got 3 straight burners, and one burner that is a U-shaped. They could have got another burner in here, but because of the grease cup, they've had to put a U-shape or a J shape burner in. Okay, so let's get this out of the box and turn it over and see what the legs and the wheel situation is. So we've got all the attachments in the boxes. We're going to open up. We've got these another box in there. I presume our wheels in there and nuts. More styrofoam. Like I say, guys, packaged up well and truly to the max, so it doesn't get damaged in the shipping. Right guys, this is, it does say it's portable. Basically what that means, these legs fold under, and all you have to do is put the nuts in for the shelves, and that's it, you're good to go. So this basically is, if the gas doesn't light, you put a match on there, and there should be a hole on the side here, and you put it through there, and you can light the flames. That's that for, which I'll show you later on. But this griddle, the base at least, can be moved with the one person. When it's all together, it's a bit difficult to move because of the cooking surface is quite heavy. So keep in mind, if you do go on an adventure somewhere, you think it's portable, you've got to just keep that in mind. It is a two-man job. That's a nice touch, guys. If you look under here, I didn't expect that. You lift and the legs come apart. So that is a nice touch. And here you've got a plate. So what that does is it stops the debris going down, and it also reflects the heat back up onto the underside of the cooking surface. And if you look at the wheels, heavy duty, and you've got the locking type. All you do is kick it down, then once you're ready you kick that and it opens the lock, which is great. See what's in here. This should be your connection. Thank you, son. That's a nice heavy duty connection to your gas bottle. LPG gas regulator. Okay, so as you can see, it comes attached already, but once this regulator is attached, always make sure you put a little bit of soap on at the end there, just to see that there's no gas coming out. Safety first, guys, which is good. Nice decent heavy regulator there. Don't mind me guys, this is my first video. Oh yeah, look at that. Well packaged again. Heavy duty wheels. So those two are your locking type, and these are quite big. I'd say they're about 5 inches. Your knobs, 4 knobs, awesome. And that is a decent size grease cup, about 4 inches to about 5 inches. It's about 3.5 to 3 inches deep. Nice steel construction, all one piece by the way. So it's not welded, so you won't get any leaks anywhere because it's all one piece. Okay. Keep to that one side for a minute. Got the screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, and a small wrench. That's all you need. So you won't even need your own tools to set this up. Thumbs bolts here, and the 2 handles on the sides. Get them out. Decent size. These are metal covered in thin plastic by the looks of it, but they feel decent, and that's the way they'll go up. So we'll get them set up. Let's attach the wheels. Wheel fan, guys. These are your 2 nuts for the wheels to go on. So the idea is you put that through there, let it drop. Do this one first. The second one. Don't worry guys, we will tighten these up. Don't forget that they have a little self-locking which goes on the outside, guys. Okay. Let's get our small wrench. Get 2. So the idea is you put one at the top, you get the second one at the bottom, and you turn. So So if you do it with just the one, all it's going to do is spin, which you don't want. And you just keep tightening it up, and you're basically doing both of them at the same time. Pause it for me.
Go.
Okay, you don't want to over tighten them. You want them so that these wheels run free. Okay, that's done. Okay, next we're going to put these knobs on. You can see that they have a flat surface. Okay, and that flat surface basically goes down here. So this indentation should be going to the white top, which indicates that it's off. So all you do is push it on. And that click that you heard is self-lighting. When the gas is connected, you turn it, hold it, and that's it, and it should light the flame. Okay, let's get the rest of these on. Line it up, and all you do is push it down. And the other two, line it up. And last but not least, okay, that being done, now the final step is the shelf. Get the underneath of that. Okay, the shelf, as you can see, it just sits in here. Get it diagonally, drops down, and this should be a doddle to fit. And if you don't know what doddle means, it means very easy. We are in the UK after all. So all these are turn bolts, and there's two of them, one for left side, one for right side. On this side, and just turn it, and that's that. Now we're going to just stand this up, get the cooking plate back on, open it up, and we'll get you some measurements.
Go.
See these knot holes? That's where the handles are attached. Oops. So all they do is they get attached like this. So these facing up, these here. So that's where this shelf, come the lid, rests on. So we're going to do the two handles now. And again, Phillips screwdriver with the screws provided. So you don't even need your own tools. So 4 screws per side. Oops. I'm going to get my cameraman to go around and just put the brake on one of the wheels for me. If you don't mind, cameraman, show him how to put the brake on while you're there. You done? So guys, that's one handle in. And you don't necessarily have to over tighten these screws. So once they're in, they're in. Well, that's a nice steady handle. Okay, that's a decent size. I'm just going to show you what happens. Take this off. You can see that it's just resting on there. So this handle, you can use it as putting your utensil hooks on there, or even a kitchen towel. I've thought of everything, guys. What do you want? So same again, what we're going to do is put this handle on, and then we're going to open the shelf up. Nearly lost that one. I think it could be easier if we had one of those magnetic screwdrivers. Keep hold of the screw so we don't keep losing it. Oh, there you go. That's one. As soon as we get the second one in, it'll be a lot easier. Away we go. All in. A bit fiddly, one person doing it, but it's doable. So once 2 are in, the last 2, 3 and 4, they go in quite easy. On the last one. had to be one. It is going in, but it's sticking somewhere. I think that, guys, was just the I think the styrofoam just packed up tightly against it. A bit of elbow grease and that should come off. Okay, that's nice and steady, guys. We're going to open both of the shelves up. I'm just going to let you have a look at, give you some measurements. Okay, this is your grease cup, and it basically goes in just like that and sits in here, and it's got a bit of a lip so it doesn't come out by accident. So if somebody was to walk and knock into it, the grease cup won't fly out. So that's pretty cool. I'll give you a quick measurements, guys. The overall. It is just under 78 inches, or 77 3/4 of an inch wide with the shelves down. Okay. And from the back to the front of these gas knobs is 23.5 inches. Okay, or 600 mil. Okay, we're going to put the cooking plate on. I'm going to give you a quick dimensions of the cooking plate. And be careful, guys, because it is quite heavy, this. Just have to line it up. That's lined up and it falls into place. And when it's gone into place, you can't move it. Okay, it is a bit wobbly, but I reckon that's for £300, guys. What more do you want? You know, lovely sound. Okay, some measurements for the cooking plate. So from the outside edge to the outside edge, we're looking at 37.5 inches. Okay, now from the back to the front, we're looking at 20.5 inches, just over 20.5 inches, or 20 3/4 of an inch. Okay, there you go, just under 2 1/4 inch. And the front is, let's have a proper reading. Okay, 1 inch and a quarter. That's the front edge. Okay. And your grease trap, 1 inch and 3/4 long by 1.5 inches. Hang on, did I get that right? 1 3/4 inches wide by 1.5 inches. Okay, so it's a decent size. It's, you know, you're not going to put a whole piece of chicken down, are you? Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll read up on the manual to see what these holes corresponds to. Okay. You can just get that, Mr. Cameraman. Some stats there for you. Right, thank you for watching, guys. Look out for part 2 where we clean the griddle top, clean it, then we're going to season it, and that's going to come in part 2. And then once it's seasoned, we're also going to do the first cook on it. Okay, guys. Oh, one more thing, nearly forgot, and this is important. So once you're closing everything up, always close the left side up, because it has a little lip here, and then you bring the right side shelf up, and that right side sits on top of that lip from the left side, and you open that up, put a bit of tension on it, and it closes. And the same thing at the back, you open it up, catch it up into there, and you let go, and that's secure. One final thing, we're going to open up this cover, which was actually a surprise, because on the website it mentioned no cover. I got this, by the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but I got it from the Asda online portal, or the website, which is part of Walmart in the US. Here in the UK or England, we know Walmart as Asda, so it's the Asda own brand. Okay, this has some Velcro strips. Not actually show there that you would alright, I'm with you, and you just close it off like that, so it stays in one place. Okay, that feels quite nice actually for the touch. So what you would generally do, guys, after cooking on this, you don't put this obviously straight away. You let the cooking plate cool down, and if you've had griddle tops before, you know what I'm talking about. You don't want to end up burning this. And that's it, we're done. So that's how you would stow it away. You can leave it on your porch or patio, or your outside kitchen, or in my case, wheel it into the shed. Thank you very much for watching. Look out for part 2, where we're going to clean the griddle plate, season it up, and hopefully do the first cook. If you like what you see, subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see cooking on this bad boy. Thank you very much.